Yeah, we think that the passage of the omnibus law on job creation is a very positive step for Indonesia. And I say that for two reasons. One is it shows that even in the midst of this dramatic health crisis, the government has been able to maintain a focus on structural reforms and medium-term issues to spur investment, bring in more foreign investment flows, and that's very good for longer-term productivity and growth. So that's a number one benefit, that the government has not been distracted. Far from it. It's used this crisis as an opportunity to pass through what are really long overdue and very difficult and contentious reforms politically on the job market flexibility front, as well as opening more sectors to foreign investment and streamlining red tape. But more fundamentally, the reforms themselves, we're still studying the details, and implementation will be very important. So we don't want to we need time to really see how this is implemented and what kind of meaningful impact it will have longer term. But at this stage, we have to say it's a very positive indication from the government that they've been able to tackle some long overdue and important reforms.
And how do you see and foreseeing our level of attractiveness in welcoming the investment in the country?
Yeah, well, the challenge for Indonesia on the investment front is Indonesia remains very much a commodity-driven country, very reliant on coal, energy exports, palm oil, but it's really lagged some of its Southeast Asian neighbors, as you know, like Malaysia, even the Philippines, in terms of manufacturing production. So these kinds of reforms over time may enable Indonesia to attract more foreign investment into its manufacturing sector. And it's coming at an important time, because as companies gradually move out of China because of costs rising in China, they're looking for production bases that are more competitive. Vietnam's been a big recipient, so is Malaysia and the Philippines. And secondly, with the US-China trade war, companies are looking to diversify supply chains. And recently, Indonesia really hasn't benefited from that shift out of China. So if these kinds of reforms are implemented and successful over time, it could place Indonesia in a better position to pick up some of those inflows.